firstly, I just want to say thank you to Frank and Bob and Queensberry and Top Rank for putting on a fantastic show here. Secondly, I'd like to say a massive thank you to Frank Warren, because he's a man of his word, and for more than one reason before we start the press conference is Frank Warren promised me when I returned from my short retirement that I would fight in December. We tried to fight Joshua, we tried to fight Usyk, we tried to fight a few people, but they didn't want no smoke. So Frank is delivering this date on December the 3rd, so big shout out for that, Frank. And also, massive respect, because I have my bag here. Can you bring me bag up here, please? I have £10,000 in cash that I've collected today from Mr. Frank Warren. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 10. That's 10 grand in cash that Frank has brought for me today, because I bet Frank Warren £10,000 that Joshua wouldn't sign the contract. Guess what? 10 grand richer, tax-free, bet money. You know. Put that back in my bag, please, and hold it tight, because that 10 grand means more to me than 10 million, because I've got it in my hand physically and I want it from Frank Warren. So I think you beat me with Joe Parker the other day, so now I'll beat you with this one, so fair play, Frank. And as for me trying to sit here and sell Derek Chisora to the fans, I ain't going to sell absolutely nothing to nobody, because if we go to that bar over there and we order a treble Jack Daniels on the rocks, we know what the fuck it's going to do. We know what it's going to do. So when I say Chisora, don't forget, like, you got the so-called guys in the division that people, oh, these guys are top guys. We offer them big fights, no smoke, no smoke. You offer it to Derek Chisora, boom, he's sat here opposite me. Man's got balls, and in today's society, in this boxing game, there's a big lack of balls. And you know who you are, these people who don't want no smoke. So with Chisora, he comes and he says exactly what it says. He does what it says on the tin. He goes to war. He's changed his name from Del Boy to War, and we're going to get a wall. Now, however, I did outbox him comfortably the second time, but Chisora's style has changed, and guess what? So was mine. I used to be a tip-tap boxer on the back foot, jibbing and jabbing around the ring, and now I'm a HMS destroyer. So when you got two heavy forces colliding with massive bombs, and guess what? Someone's getting knocked out. That's all I'm saying, you know. If he lands a punch on me, a big swing, I'm getting knocked out. If I land a big swing on him, he's getting knocked out. So the fans are going to win here tonight, 100%, because when 70,000 fans are there, which that will sell out in one day, 70,000, second back-to-back stadium fight, and who better than my old mate Derek Chisora to have a third fight with, whom I promised for years to have a third fight. Good money. Bringing it back to England again for the British economy in hard times. People will come here and spend money in London, so that helps restaurants, pubs, bars, hotels. And then Chisora's getting paid, I'm getting paid. What are we going to do? We're going to spend it in England, in the shops, bars, restaurants, pubs, nightclubs, strip clubs, whatever, how we spend our money, I don't know. So it's all staying in this country, so, you know, fair play to it. And, you know, me and Chisora's going to put on a hell of a fight, and that's it, may the best man win.
Todd, you said that you believe you'd knock out Anthony Joshua, and that you could beat Derek Chisora in between rounds. Now, it feels like that it's got a tad more frosty recently between you. There was that ringside confrontation. Do you stand by that statement?
100%. I can beat anybody in the world. Always have been able to, and always will be able to. All the time I'm boxing, I can beat anybody. There's nobody that can touch me. I'm on a league of my own, I believe. And, you know, he done very well against Usyk. And may I say, who the hell is Usyk when he's at home? People don't even know his name until he beat the bodybuilder the other day. He was a little small heavyweight who was not going to do anything against AJ when Chisora fought him, but then he stepped up and beat the big bodybuilder, and all of a sudden he's a killer. I don't think so. Listen, I rate Derek Chisora as highly as I rate Usyk, and I will train as hard for Derek as I would do anyone in the world. And if I didn't, I'd have to be an absolute idiot. I will not underestimate Derek Chisora, and what Bob's talking about, the Michael Bent, Tommy Morrison, no disrespect to both of them, but if you combined them both, they won't make my left shin. So that ain't happening, because I prepare correct, and I prepare hard, and I do everything correct. I don't cut any corners. And when I go in there, I leave everything in the ring, and God forbid I got beat. It won't be for the fact that, oh, I had an injury or I didn't train hard enough. It would be the fact that I lost to a better man on the night. So I wish Chisora all the luck in the world, and we're going to have a fight, and that's it. Going to be a good fight too, because he don't shy away and I'm running nowhere, so someone's getting chinned.
Derek, let me ask you this, right? Tyson's taken centre stage there.
You sure? You sure?
Well, what do you see when you look at him now? If you have a little look at Tyson Fury, what do you see when you look at that man? A man you know.
He's shrunk a little bit.
A handsome road.
He's shrunk a little bit.
Anything else?
He's shrunk.
Have you seen any vulnerabilities in his last few fights? Is he the same guy that beat you 8 years ago?
He's got a chip on his shoulder, Tyson, about AJ, and I understand why. I think the whole Bob Warren and Frank Warren have a massive chip about AJ. I don't understand why. Why is that, Frank?
Like a ball of shit.
You're sort of set, you know that.
Listen, I believed in him. It cost me 10 grand. I thought he was going to fight.
Yeah, but there's complications in the whole.
Anyway, do you know what? Don't worry about
it. But
you don't even want to worry about it. All you need to worry about is one thing. This man to my right. That's all you need to worry about.
Frank. I don't worry about anybody. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You know why? Put me in a room with so many guys, I don't worry about anything. I am that guy.
If I was fighting him, I'd worry about it.
No, I don't have to worry.
Yeah,
he's a big guy.
He's a big guy and he can punch and he can box. He's a fighting machine.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will.
We shall see.
Do you know what, guys? You two need to get a room, because it wasn't so long ago when I was stood up here on my own, the little boy from Manchester, and you two versus me. And now how the tables have turned. The tables have turned. It was all of a sudden, yeah, Chisora knock him out. And now look! The big man is in the stage, get on! And now, like Chisora once said, I have the big fish promoter behind me, so thank you very much.
The only thing Frank Warren don't have on is the dress, because you go anywhere with his money.
What'd you say?
I said the only thing you don't have on is a dress, my friend, because you go anywhere with his money, my friend.
I have a dress.
Oh, shots fired.
I said the only thing you don't have on is a dress. Because wherever there's money, you will go there. You get it? Everybody got it.
I thought that was your game. You know, I never listen, one thing I'm doing is going to hoard myself, Derek. Go and look in the mirror, son. Go and look in the mirror. All you need to do now, Derek, is get yourself ready for the third.
What?
Third, you be there. We're going to have a fight.
No, you know what? We should get Eddie Hunt on the phone, figure how we're going to sell out this stadium. Let's get Eddie Hunt on the floor quickly.
I think he's actually trying to ring Eddie out.
Derek, he can't help you. He can't help you.
Figure out how we're going to sell the stadium.
He can't help you. You've got to fight the big man. He ain't going to be able to do nothing for you. He's got into hiding.
You know, man, he can help. He sells the stadium every day.
But Derek, you understand Frank's delivering you a world title fight the second time in your career.
Man, we know what's been your
Listen, yeah, Frank is delivering Derek the second world title, and all Eddie Hearn could do was try and use him as cannon fodder. Didn't deliver anything, did he? It was Frank who delivered the first world title shot against Klitschko, and then the second world title shot against GK for the WBC belt.
No, I got it. I delivered myself, man.
Rubbish.
I'm only here because of myself, not because I'm here. I'm here because you called me and said, oh, listen, do you want to fight? Yeah, speak to mommy and daddy. And then you got mommy and daddy with me. But you see anyone with me? No. That's mommy and that's daddy though. And then you go speak to the son. So that's why I'm here. You know, you phone me, I said speak to mommy and daddy. Now we're here, so it's cool. You understand?
Oh, by the way, what happened to this? Oh, Tyson Fury never offered me no fight. You little bullshit artist. I spoke to your manager on the phone. And yeah, I don't know where he is. I don't even know what he looks like.
He's there. KD!
Who?
KD!
KD was on the FaceTime to me, wherever KD is.
He's there. He's right next to the
So he knows.
KD, take that bag of money.
That was offered this fight.
Take that bag of money, we're telling Take that bag of money, don't worry.
He knows. He knows the fight was offered, and Chisora was saying, "Oh, Tyson's a bipolar. He says a load of shit." But here we are again, the fight's been offered and now you've accepted. So guess what? I'm not that bipolar, am I? Because we're making this done. Derek has signed the contract. You talk.
Sit down, man. Sit down. When you
I'm
get...
sitting down, I spent 4 hours on trying to stand it.
Tyson, same question to you. What do you see when you look over here at Derek Chisora, a man that you've seen so many times in